Start. Dear shareholders, ladies and gentlemen, Pyara, it is indeed an honor to address this 55th annual general meeting of your company. I am glad to extend a warm welcome to all of you on behalf of the board of directors, the management, and the employees of the company. I am sure that all of you are in receipt of the annual report for the financial year 2014-15, which discusses the business performance as well as the financials of the company in details. With your kind permission, I take the director's report and audited accounts for the year 2014-15 as read. However, I would be touching upon the key highlights of fiscal 2015 in terms of our business performance and some key financial parameters, as well as sharing my vision for the outlook going ahead. It goes without saying that a large part of who we are today has been shaped entirely by the continued support and motivation from you, and I am confident that this support will continue for years to come. Para, the major economies of the world are still facing many structural flaws and policy constraints that hinder investment and faster productivity growth, making the medium-term outlook for a significantly faster path of global growth more uncertain. The International Monetary Fund cut its growth forecast for the global economy to 3.6% this year and 3.9% in 2015, pointing to the threat from the Ukraine crisis and the slowdown in major emerging economies. While the world economy has picked up pace anchored by the United States and China, the global crisis lender pointed to looming risk from the standoff between Russia and the West over Ukraine, to poorly handled policy in countries like Brazil, and deflation in the euro area. Para, in India, the GDP growth has been subdued because of poor performance of the mining, manufacturing, construction and trade, hotels, transport, storage and communication services sectors. While the size of the mining sector has shrunk on supply constraints, the others have suffered due to poor domestic demand, both consumption and investment. Unlike the transformational stories of many developed economies in the world, India's growth story was chalked by the dynamism of the service sector, while in contrast, manufacturing has been less robust. The share of manufacturing in India's GDP has remained stagnant, a trend now observed for nearly 3 decades. Stop.